Okay, my name's Travis Bean. In this channel, we talk Kanye West, and I'm back. I thought I was going to talk about. There were a couple things I was going to talk about. Actually, the Donda 2 listening party that's supposedly going to happen on February 22nd in Miami. I bet you'd love to hear about that. I bet you'd love to hear about Donda being released on vinyl, but you can't because Kanye posted more to Instagram. In between me releasing the last video about his Instagram post and the latest video I made about his McDonald's partnership, which now feels like light and fluffy news. Um, it, but we're back to whatever this is. I guess I'm just going to go through it in real time with you in case you haven't seen this. And there isn't a ton to dissect, I guess. I elaborated a lot on what Kanye's been saying about Kid Cudi in the last video. So if you want to see that and me try to be very empathetic and understanding about everything, go watch that. Because that really does encapsulate my feelings generally on the whole matter. But right now we're just going to kind of be looking and reacting. As I stated before in the last video, that yesterday Kanye really went after Kid Cudi, posted pictures saying like Cudi will not be on Donda because he talks to you-know-who, which was a reference to Pete Davidson. He then posted a picture of Cudi, and Timothy Chalamet and Pete Davidson at Cudi's birthday party with an X crossed over Pete Davidson's face. And then posted a Captain America Civil War poster with all the faces replaced, and it pitted like Kanye, Drake, and Julia Fox on one side with Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian, Kid Cudi on the other side. And all very dramatic, maybe overtly dramatic, but then he erased all that and just today had a picture of his family saying, "God, please bring our family back together," which is really the root of all this and what I talked about in the last video, that Kanye is clearly suffering and then acting out. But then we got the stream of new text. Oh, I didn't notice this. So it's interesting. We can't read what's written here. What's the picture of? A friend of your enemy. Kanye is just cleaning and there's no problem. Who knows what that means? But then the caption is, "I'm very community oriented. I love my friends. I love my family. The reason I asked Cudi to at least speak to Skeet is Pete Davidson, is because for years Cudi always made it seem like it was me and him against everyone. Now that I'm fighting for my family, he is not there by my side. This is bigger than music," which is exactly what I talked about in the last video, that Kanye, somebody who struggled for years without his mother and needed a support system, needed stability in his life. A lot of people have represented that return to stability. Kim Kardashian was a big one, and Kid Cudi was probably the other one. He's a brother to Kanye. He's family, and he was really a rock for Kanye for years. So for Kid Cudi to be friends with Pete Davidson, the man who is now with Kanye's wife, or ex-wife. Are they divorced yet? I don't know. But the mother of Kanye's children, I think Kanye sees it as a bit of betrayal. And again, especially because Kid Cudi is his brother, is a representation of that return to normalcy, that stability that everyone searches for in life. So to lose that is really tough. And we see Kanye reacting because of that. And then we got a picture of Kid Cudi here. With the caption, I would have never asked for the loyalty if it was never offered. So I guess he's saying, like, before, Pete Davidson started dating Kim, Cudi said he would always be loyal to me, and now he's not being loyal to me. And I found a cool picture because I love Cudi and it always will, but Donda 2 is about running back in that burning house, which is a reference to the Chicago listening party, which was the third listening party for Donda and the one where he finally released the album. He had a replica of his childhood home and he burned it, and then he ran out of that home on fire. It was a representation of Kanye always plays with this idea of rebirth and baptism, and fire represents that in the Bible. This idea that you kind of burn away the past and you're born anew. So Donda 2 is about running back into that burning house. I respect not everyone is going to be ready for the smoke. So it's Kanye, like, both confronting his past and moving on. And it can be tough to take that kind of journey, and it can, as you can see, be very vitriolic. But it's something that he's dealing with, and he wants people in his life to be part of that journey, to be pushing him to a better place and to be supporting him. And I guess in this case, he does not perceive Kid Cudi to be doing that. Still loves Kid Cudi, but in this moment, he just doesn't agree with Kid Cudi. So that's what's happening there. And then this last one, this is a picture of Pete Davidson. I think he's with Ariana Grande maybe here, or maybe he's with Kim actually. He's probably with Kim. That makes a lot more sense. But it says, "Look at this dickhead. I wonder if Instagram is going to shut down my page for dissing Hillary Clinton's ex-boyfriend." That's how we know it's Pete Davidson, because Pete Davidson loves Hillary Clinton. And even got a tattoo of Hillary Clinton and has a selfie with Hillary and Bill. And we know how Kanye feels about liberals, the Democratic Party in general. Some anger coming out there. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page because who knows if more has been posted. Nothing more right now, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I kind of hoped this picture meant like things would get a little better, that Kanye would be at a more, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm judging. I was going to say in a more thoughtful place, but this is just Kanye reacting to things in real time, like going through a lot of emotions. And again, I feel like all we can really do is try to be understanding and take a step back and observe why someone would be so polarizing and could push people away like this. Like, it doesn't seem normal, but it actually is kind of a common thing I've seen anyway in my life. On smaller levels, Kanye's, a big blown up personality and does things to a next level. But if I really think about it, this seems not normal, but common to me. Or normal is not even a good way to put it. Just this is the machinations of humanity sometimes. Like people struggle and act out, and you kind of have to be there for them the whole time. And this is a tough moment. So all we can do is wait and see what happens next, I guess. Okay. Another sad video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and stay wavy and keep it looping.